Hello and welcome to Dungeon Arcade, an actual play storytelling podcast where we try to remember the accents that we used for our characters from last time. We are currently playing Stars Without Numbers. It's a really awesome sci-fi based role-playing game created by, I just had it here and I don't have it anymore, Kevin Crawford. You can find it on Drive-Thru RPG. I think there's a free version that's like pay what you want, and there's a buy-in version that gives you a lot more content, but you get a bunch of content with the free stuff. So if you're satisfied with that, really recommend throwing him a few bucks just to, because he did a lot with this, if we're being honest. So we are in the middle of our adventure, and Michael is going to be DMing us throughout this adventure. So I'm going to kick it over to him. Michael.
Hey, I'm Michael. I'm your Galaxy Master for this adventure that we're on. So, previously on whatever this adventure was, Free Reign, it's called, by Dominic Moore. Also on Drive-Thru RPG. You were all hired to actually find a ship that was stolen from a company called Manticore Industries. You found where the ship is located, and you have just arrived at the Red Sun trading offices.
Let's do a quick intro. Who do we got with us?
We have Adam. Introduce your character.
My name is Adam. You already heard from me. I am playing Donna, who is a strunt, an alien species from a planet, Arat. I made that up.
And we also have Alex.
Yo, I play Atticus Biggs. He's a human from Kaltar, and he's a pilot by trade.
Lover by choice.
Lover by choice.
And we have Nate.
What's up? That was horrible. I'm playing as Shrike Mazarin from the planet of Jespin 6. He is an Asterian. Basically, he's made of fire, because I had to make that word up. He is a thief, also, and he can teleport and stuff. And they refuse to acknowledge the picture that I sent of what I look like in the group chat still.
No, he looks like the Human Torch.
Yeah, he's the Human Torch.
But he's not. I sent you the picture. It's still in the chat. Like, I have it on my screen.
I'm going to be honest. I don't think I've even looked at that.
Why?
Because the Human Torch imagery is
Because he's just the Human Torch.
It may or may not just be essentially a Nova child or whatever they're called from Starbound.
I mean, that's a picture you sent us, so it is.
Yeah, it's definitely may or may not have been what I stole from. Just renamed. Because I like the idea.
All
right. So, you have just arrived at the Red Sun trading offices. It's a low structure built to kind of maximize efficiency and minimize expenses and attention and whatnot. Blends in pretty well with the other warehouses with small office buildings in the area. The perimeter is guarded with a chain link fence. On the east side, you can see a protrusion, which seems to fit the description of a large air filtration system of some kind, with the Red Sun's logo over the main entrance, which is a pair of double doors. What would you like to do?
Do we know where? I'm trying to remember what we know from last time. Do we know like what hangar the ship is going to be in, or is it just this one building that?
It appears that this is just one solid building that has the warehouse attached to it.
Any of y'all got any verification here that would prove that maybe we're supposed to be in this area?
I mean, you're a pilot. Can't you just walk in there?
Guilty as charged. I don't know, a lot of these places, they got special card readers and badge situations that I got one of them Badges for the Red Sun.
Let me try something really quick. Okay, so I want to take, because I have a data pad.
Okay.
Do I have something that I can try and like hack? Okay, so I have hacker. That's one of my foci. Can I try and hack one of our like a card that we have to use as like a way to get into this building? Can I try that, or is that like going to be?
The thing is, with that kind of realm, you're also going to need to know what kind of numbers you're putting into that card. And without actually interacting with the security system of this building at all, it'll be very difficult.
So that's what I mean. Is like, I'm sure like there's probably, I mean, I ran a garage, so I assume that there's like a database or something of like, these are like good to go. Is there a way I can like basically hack into this database and copy an identity from this database? It doesn't have to be a brand new one. It just
Like duplicate an ID.
right. Just trying to clone a card basically.
Well, you don't actually see any card readers.
Okay. Well, that changes things.
Yeah.
I stop looking at my data slab and I look up and I say, do we even know if there are card readers?
I mean, we haven't confirmed that these folks are hostile to us at this point.
That's
We
true.
also haven't confirmed that the front door is even locked yet.
Exactly, that's what I was thinking. Let's just let's mosey on up there and see what happens.
Should all of us mosey up there, or should like one or two of us hang back? So they can like save the other one or two if something bad happens.
So you want to bait us?
I'll go up there. I'm just saying, like, maybe we shouldn't all put our eggs in this basket.
I mean, I'll gladly hang out back here if you want to make the first move there, Donna.
It's Donna. Okay.
Donna.
Close enough. Okay. Shrike, do you want to come with me? Are you my backup?
I suppose I'll go in.
I mean, wait, didn't I see Shrike like walk through a wall?
I said at one point, as soon as we got around the corner, I just said "see ya," and then like poofed.
Yeah, he just vanished in front of you. That's
Okay, so so time out. So before I like take like a few steps, like I'm moving towards the door, and then I stop and I turn around, I look at Shrike and I say, "Can't you just get in the building?"
Listen, I only can do that so much. If the front door's unlocked, I'd prefer we use the front door that's unlocked.
Okay.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, it's literally a hole in the wall that can open for people.
Yeah, I mean, you did use it to save yourself like 5 credits back there, but okay.
That's not that's a kind of lock.
Okay, let's go. And I walk up to the front door.
Okay, the door, you kind of tug on it and it does not budge at all. And you can kind of see it's a glass door, and inside there is a single desk with a person standing behind it. As he approaches the glass doors, when he finally reaches you, he's just looks at you and says, "No, we're closed. Go away."
I was sent here for a delivery, and I kind of make a face like, you know what I'm talking about.
No, there's no delivery.
I mean, like I'm making the delivery, like I'm here for the pickup.
We were not informed of this at all.
It's a special pickup. What was it was, and I look at Shrike and I'm like, what was the secret? What was the code we were supposed to give?
You're supposed to say it's need to know.
It's need to know.
Well, seeing how as I need to know and I wasn't told about it.
Get your manager out here.
The manager's not here. Everyone's gone.
That's not true because I'm here for the special pick. Do you really not know what the special pickup is?
It's the middle of the night. Do you think people work here 24 hours a day?
They
Why
do
would
when they're dealing
Yes.
with.
If it's a special pickup, we're not going to come at noon.
Yeah. You're the Rising Suns. Like, you know what you do here.
We're the Red Sun.
That's what I said.
Rising Sun is about 3 blocks that way. That's what you're looking for. Any
No,
blocks away.
Dang it! Well, we had something going there for a minute.
Atticus walks up. So how'd it go?
Well, we were doing great until we told them we were looking for a different building and politely
Wait,
were given directions.
Did the guy walk away? Is he still
Yeah,
here?
he walked back to the desk.
Oh, okay. I thought there was the Rising Suns.
That's not going to work anymore now, is it?
Well, maybe it's time for you to get in there.
Yeah,
Shrike.
I guess so. Is there... I really don't want to just kill this man if I don't have to, but if I break in front of him, that's not going to be a good look for me. Is there
Are you looking inside to see if there's an area you could?
Yeah, is there a
jump
spot
into?
that I could teleport to inside that would be out of his line of sight? So he would appear directly in front of him. Hi.
How far away can you do that?
10 meters.
No. But looking inside, you can see that there is a door on the far wall, a door on the wall to the left, and then 2 doors on the wall to the right.
I'm
Are there any-
none of those are exterior doors.
No.
Are there
Which
any,
one goes to the mass of the building?
That would be the one on the left.
Okay.
Are there any garage doors or vehicle entrances?
Not that you can see, no.
So this is like a roof retracts kind of situation.
Yeah.
Are there any ships around?
Not that you can see.
Okay.
Well, adventure's over.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to tell them we can't do it. Sorry, guys.
No, that sounds like a bad idea.
I mean, we know where it is. Why can't we just tell them we know where the ship is and just be like, we can't get to it, but you probably can. We'll just take half our fee, which will just drop it back down to normal, which is what, until I negotiate it up, right? I don't know. I only negotiated up 100.
Then that wouldn't be half.
That wouldn't be half. You're right.
Half would not be original.
Okay.
And then maybe we could go give the other half to the Rising Suns also.
Let me try one more thing. And I walk over to where the east side of the building where the air filtration system is. And I am looking for a way in through the vents.
Yeah, it looks like you could probably take it apart and squeeze through the vent and get inside.
I'm going to be real dirty at the end, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Can all of us fit? We're all pretty normal sized, right?
One at a time, yeah.
Okay. I pull out my meta tool and I start disassembling one of the vents, and I tell the other 2 to keep watch.
Roger, Dodger.
Got it.
And then if I get it off clean, I'm going to slowly ease my way through that vent.
Okay. As you get into the vent, you can see that there is another one on your left. And you can kind of see through some cracks, and it looks like it leads into some kind of security room.
I'm going that way. I want to get into the security room unless there's people in there.
There is a single guard sitting there facing away.
So you're saying I gotta sneak up on him and kill him?
Yep.
It
It would have to be a sneak.
Okay,
Or
I want to
whatever
sneak
the
in, and I want to stun him. I assume that my my pistol or whatever it is Is that what it is? Is it a pistol? Laser pistol. There we go. I'm assuming my laser pistol has a stone setting on it. Because I would like to formally request that we retroactively make my pistol have a stone setting.
That's convenient.
Well,
Super
no, this
anti-kill,
is.
aren't you?
I think that this is like a character thing for me. I'm not just saying it because I don't want to kill this person in particular.
I gotta find this. Okay. No.
Ugh.
But if you are gonna sneak up on this guy, you're gonna have to make a sneak.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, my goal is to sneak up and incapacitate him with hit him with my pistol. If
Okay.
that doesn't work, I will shoot him.
Okay.
So I'm rolling 2d6, right?
Yep.
-1 for sneak because I don't have that skill.
Yep.
So it's a 6. I feel good about that.
Let me check. He does not turn around.
Oh, this guy sucks. Okay. I creep up to him and hit him over the head with the pistol.
All right. Roll an attack.
Oh, wait. Actually, roll it. How about that? I got an 8. My attack bonus is 0. My strength bonus is 0. So I don't know if that... something else you'd like.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Damage. Is that... How many d6 do I roll for that? 1d6?
Yeah.
That's what my pistol is. 3. That's probably enough to incapacitate him, right?
Yeah. He falls to the ground. So then in front of you, you see this large console.
What's on it?
Hold on. Let me find my notes. Scrolling all over the place. Okay, so you see this large console that has what look to be cameras pointing out throughout the building. So you can see the main room where the guy behind the desk was. You can see a couple of different angles of that. You can see one smaller rectangular room with a single guard posted by the door, and then a larger room that has a landing pad and a ship with a guard standing nearby.
Okay. What can I do from this control or from the security room? Like, can I activate any alarms or move cameras?
You will have to install something before you actually do that. You'll have to install a line shunt, which I'm assuming since you're a hacker, you probably have that.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll a program.
Okay. For my hacker, that's my special skill, so I get to roll 3d6 for that and drop the lowest.
Yeah.
That is 12 plus 0 is where I'm at on my hacking. So
Yeah, that you get in. So you have two options.
I whisper through the vent, I'm in.
So by hacking into this system and looking around a bit, you can do two things. You can download information from their database, and you can also suppress their security systems.
I would like to do both those things.
Okay.
I would like to download their entire database into my data slab.
Okay. So you download it. Do you read any of it, or do you just download it in there?
No, we're saving that for later.
Okay.
Problems at hand.
Yeah. So you download it and you successfully shut down their security systems.
Okay. Cool. Didn't think I'd get this far.
The plankton. So I don't know. I didn't think I'd get this far.
Okay. I crawl back the way I came to the main vent,
Okay.
and I stick my head out and I talk to Shrike and Atticus and tell them what I did. Because they didn't follow me in, as far as I know.
Yeah.
The standing guard.
Yeah, so I stick my head out. I'm like, all right, I suppressed their security system, and I downloaded their whole database. So we got that as blackmail if we get caught. There's the big room with the hangar that has one guard, and then there's a smaller room that has a guard in it. And I don't know why, but I'm super curious about that one.
I have a question for our Galaxy Master here.
Yeah.
How loud is a laser pistol?
It's not quite as loud as like a handgun, but it's not quiet either.
So, like, other people in the building would hear it.
Yeah.
Dang it. There goes that idea.
You were just going to kill the guard, weren't you?
I may or may not have. Yeah. I was just going to walk in and kill the guy, and that's not going to be a good idea.
Okay. So I don't want to take up too much time. I guess my question is there any information I can glean? Can I get like a schematic of the air ducts in the system from their database? Or is that just going to be like a lot of research time to find it?
Well, from what you can see from being in the air ducts that you're in,
Yeah.
it seems to get smaller in size as you get through. So it'd be too small for you to actually crawl through.
That does pose a problem.
Yeah.
Okay. I look at the boy.
Oh, and I should also add in that rectangular room with a single guard in it. That looks from the security system, it looks like it's just like a conference room.
Why is there a guard in it?
So can we get in or not?
Okay. So I don't think we can get in through the vents to the main building, but basically we can break in through the front door.
There is a door that you're in the room that you're in.
Oh, in the security room. That totally makes sense. In my mind, I was like, this is a sealed room. Nothing else.
That's how the guards get in. It's through the vents. How
yeah,
else?
they crawl through the vents.
It's hard being a player.
And from just your guesstimations from actually looking in through the front door, you would guess that this would be the first door on the right. So there's two doors on the right. This looks like it's the one closest to the entrance. Just from kind of guesstimating distances.
Okay. Do we have any way to like communicate remotely
With each other?
Yeah.
No.
Oversight.
I can just yell really loudly throughout the building.
You could do that.
Okay. So I think
Just, hey Donna, I got the guard.
okay, so I think what we're gonna need is we can get into the main building through this vent, through the security room. But I think we're gonna need someone to make a distraction at the front door. So we can get out and try to take that guard out.
I'll happily distract that guard.
That makes sense, because I don't know if he's seeing you or not. He's definitely seeing me, and he's definitely seeing the Human Torch over here.
Also, I ain't too keen on climbing in through that air duct.
That tracks too. You're yoked, Atticus. Anyone ever tell you that?
Sorry. Yoked?
Yoked? Yeah.
I don't understand.
It's a term for like you're like an egg, like you're hard on the outside and like soft and gooey on the inside.
My late wife Becky once said that to me. God rest her soul.
Cool. Okay.
Well, that got dark.
So Shrike, you're with me. Give us like count to 5, Atticus. We'll get in ready for the door, and then we'll when he opens the front door, we'll rush out and take him.
Wait, my objective is to get that door open?
Well, you don't. I mean, like you just need to get him to the door. You don't. He doesn't need to open it. We just need, you just need to,
alrighty. I think I misunderstood that, but I think I'm on the right page now.
You just need to distract the guard.
So we can get out that door without.
That's all we need.
All right, I'm trying to get the guard to the door.
To the front door.
Front door. Yeah.
The glass front door. Yes.
Yeah. I'm worried that you're not the right person to start.
No, it's Crystal now. I'm getting that guard from his post to this door, and he points at the door.
Correct.
Yes. Okay. Cool. Shrike, you're with me.
And I'm going to count to 5 before I do this.
Count to 5. Yeah, there we go.
1, 2.
I'm
3,
going to the vents.
Okay, yeah, I mean, we're 4, going through the vents, like
yeah,
in the security room.
5.
And then we're waiting at that door, trying to hear. We're listening for like footsteps or something for the to indicate the guards moving.
Okay.
To the door.
There's no. Atticus looks around for any sort of like ships, even if they aren't like spaceships. Just like transport, like utility vehicle sort of deals.
No, it seems pretty dead at this time of night.
Disappointing. I thought maybe there'd be the equivalent of like a forklift around or something.
Oh boy.
Like a space forklift.
I mean,
like
it's a very heavily industrial area. I'm sure if you want to go looking in one of the other warehouses, you might find something.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of time though.
Yeah, you already counted 5.
Yeah. Atticus goes over to the door. And he starts hitting it. He starts pounding on the door.
The guard gets up and walks over.
I gotta get in here. I left my lunchbox inside, and all the food inside is gonna go bad for tomorrow.
Where's your ID?
My ID? I left it at home. I just came by to get my lunchbox. But this dang door is closed, and I can't get in now.
You would know that you need ID to get in here if you worked here.
I do work here, my friend. He looks to the name tag on the security officer.
It's John.
John? How would I know that if I didn't work here?
My name tag.
You're wearing a name tag? I didn't even notice. Listen, John, you know me. You just let me in this door. He bangs it more and harder. Just let me get my lunchbox.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, my wife Becky will never let me hear the end of this.
Get out of here or I'm going to activate the security systems.
I'd love for you to activate the security system. I need to get my lunchbox.
I mean, I'm assuming we hear this.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to let Shrike take the lead on this one.
Yeah. So we're dropping into the room we're dropping into the security room now, correct?
Yeah, we're in the security room.
You guys are in the security room. You're waiting at the door into the main room.
All right. I'm gonna ready the monoblade knife instead of the pistol because I don't want to shoot someone in the middle of it. And then I guess would it just be a sneak check to like open the door quietly without noticing?
Yeah.
Or is he just so wildly distracted by the man angrily demanding?
It seems like there should be an advantage at least.
Yeah. If someone pounding on a door screaming about his lunchbox, I feel like I wouldn't notice a door open if that was happening.
It's not going to be advantage, but it will be a lower.
Okay.
required thing.
how help works in this? Isn't that a thing?
I got a 9 regularly.
I don't think you can help be quieter. I don't think that's,
he's helping them not be noticed,
He's moral support.
creating a distraction.
I got a 9.
you got a 9. That's enough.
Yeah.
How does this work? Do you roll 2d6?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you roll 2d6, you add it together, and then add your skill in it. So if you took the skill, you're at 0. If you took an extra level in that skill, you're at 1. And if you don't have the skill on your sheet, it's a -1.
I see.
Yeah, so I have a 0, so I just got a 9 minus and plus 0.
Yep.
So it's a 9.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
So
right.
you stealthily open the door and are able to sneak up on him without him noticing.
Man, this is gonna get brutal real quick. Am I able to just reach around and like slit his throat from behind? It's a quiet kill.
Roll an attack.
Is that a stab roll? I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah, your mono blade is like, yeah.
It's an 11 minus 1, 10.
That hits.
All right, and then I roll damage.
Yep.
I got a 2.
He has a very resilient neck.
He has such a resilient neck, it resists getting slit open.
Oh no! How does that even happen?
Let me hold on. I didn't roll his hit die. I don't know how much health he has.
I can't imagine he has enough to survive this.
He's it's not like just he actually I rolled a 1 anyway, so it doesn't matter. He's
Perfect.
It worked.
yeah, so now I don't have to justify that. That's good. Yeah, you slit his throat and he just collapses.
Applesauce. Holy Snokes.
Shrike's just looking around at you two like, what's the big deal?
I didn't think. Okay.
Now I was gonna say we got to move the body, but there's blood everywhere.
This is bad news.
We should be in here long enough, and there's no fingerprints. I made a fire. It's all okay.
Wait, what?
You can't trace
Oh,
anything.
you're made of fire. I thought you said you made. I thought you said the building on fire.
By the way, I set the security room on fire while we were in there.
All right, we're really going to be into hot water here before long. We got to keep moving.
No
Okay.
one knows. We're fine.
So I'm assuming. So there's a door. So if we're looking at the front desk, there's a door straight ahead on the opposite side of the room.
Yep.
There's a second door on the right side that we haven't gone through yet.
Yep.
And then there's a door on the left side, which leads to like the mass of the building. So that's probably to the hangar.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're looking for a ship, so we're going to need a large area.
But there's a guard in a room over here.
Can I open the door to let Atticus in from the inside?
Is it open?
Yes.
Yeah, can I? Okay.
Part of you turning off all the security systems also unlocked the door.
Oh. Okay. Cool.
So I didn't even need to bang on this door. I could have just walked right in.
Yep.
It would have been a little suspicious though. So
He probably would
Hey,
have
man, what's
raised an alarm at one point as well. Yeah.
well, there's no alarm to raise, so that's fine. But
He could start calling for backup. That's
there's only 3 people in this building. It's fine.
Atticus starts
Are there
moving
3 now or 2
towards
now?
the door to the hangar, or what we presume is the hangar.
Yeah.
Do you open it? Or do you just go up to it?
I go up to it and I put my
Okay.
ear to the door to see if I hear anything on the other side.
No, just general kind of ambiance. So
Hangar.
like air blowing, like that.
I look at Shrike and I say, "Okay, you watch those 2 doors," and I point to the door next to the one on the right and the door that was like straight ahead, the doors that we're not at. It's like
Okay.
you watch those two doors, make sure no one comes through. There's a security guard in one of those rooms over there. And then Atticus, I'm going to go to the security room and see if I can figure out where this door is and where the guard is. Okay?
You're saying there's a guard on this other side?
Probably.
All
There's
right.
two guards in this building. I know one of them is in the hangar and one of them is in a conference room.
All right.
Okay?
Go with God.
Break.
Go with
Wait,
God.
what's God?
Okay.
I run back to the security room and I'm looking at the guard that's in the hangar because I'm pretty sure that's what this door is.
Okay.
And I'm trying.
That guard has disappeared from view.
Oh, that's not good. I pop my head back out and I tell this to Atticus and Shrike.
Well,
But you can also tell from the kind of orientation of the camera, it doesn't cover the entire hangar.
Yeah, figured as much. Can I move the camera at all?
No.
Do I see the ship that we're after in this hangar?
Yep.
Okay.
That seems to be the main focus of the camera, like is just seeing that spot
It's
right
stuck
there.
on the
Yeah.
ship. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what to do, guys.
well, you see the ship. Let's go get that ship.
Okay. There's a guard in there, though. Just be careful.
There's one of them and three of us.
There's another guard in one of these rooms, though, too. Do you think we should try to take out that guard?
I mean, we can. Two of them and three of us is still a good bet for us. So
Okay.
I vote we just go get this ship.
Okay. Let's go get the ship.
That works for me.
I have my laser pistol drawn. I'm assuming like Atticus is at the door already, so I'm assuming it's like Atticus strike me in line.
Yeah, Atticus has brandished his mono blade.
Okay.
I have my pistol drawn as well now.
Okay.
All right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to swing this door open. I mean, maybe swing's the wrong word. I'm going to do it kind of slowly. But then I'm going to follow the door. I'm going to open it towards us. And I'm going to duck out of the way. Because y'all have guns and I don't. And so as the door opens, if you see that filler, give him a pop.
Got it.
Sound good?
Yes. Got it.
Okay, Atticus grabs the door and slowly pulls it open.
Okay.
I'm assuming. Let me give you. Unless there's something that, like is gonna fly out at us, I'm assuming that like Strike and I are moving in together into the room,
Yeah.
like quickly. So just like I'm
Okay.
behind Strike, so I'm moving as fast as he is. But like to give before you tell us what's about to happen.
Okay.
I actually do have a question before you tell us what's about to happen. Also, if I have something, so I have, I think it's like my one of my cybernetics things. It's the Twitch lock activator to like improve accuracy. It's a main action to activate. Can I do that out of combat, like to prep for combat, or do I have to wait until we're in combat to like?
That's an in combat.
Gotcha. I was gonna do it outside if I could, but
You can only, it only activates if you're near active danger. You know,
Yeah.
got it.
it can tell.
Sweet. All right.
This cyberware, man.
Yeah, it's crazy stuff.
Well, it's
Yeah.
hooked into your like subconscious, so it like
Right.
yeah.
I see. Okay, that makes sense.
So even if you're not conscious of it activating it, it does. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah, I move in, not like sprinting in, but I'm moving somewhat quickly.
Do you go
Okay.
left or right? Because I'm going the opposite,
I'm going right.
and I'm going left. There
Okay.
you go, Michael. Destroy us.
So who's going left?
I am.
Okay.
Good news.
Shrike, you enter in. You see, taking about 2/3 of the room on the right side is the landing pad, and so you turn facing that way, and you are just looking into a corner where the landing pad is. Donna, you turn left, and you can see on the far wall there is a door, and the guard is standing kind of halfway into the warehouse looking at the door, but then hearing you all turns.
Damn it. Should have snuck in. He's turning, so like there's nothing he's gonna see us, right? That's basically the situation we're in.
Yeah, he's seen you guys. So I would say just let's roll initiative.
All right, let's roll some initiative. How do we do that?
1 to 20.
Yep.
Big D20.
D20.
I got an 8. Is it still plus dex, actually?
I don't think it is. I think it's just
No, I think it's
up
just
and down.
straight up.
But I think like it allows you to like put someone. So like in my case, I think we can make an argument that like no matter what happens, I should be able to get a shot off because we're prepared for it. But then I fall into an order, something
You
like
get
that.
like a opportunity attack or something.
Right.
Are you prepared to shoot?
Let's be honest. I'm not going to fire.
I asked
That's
them
what I
to be
wanted to know
prepared to
because
shoot.
you didn't kill that one guard. So I wanted to know if you were
Yeah.
actively thinking like, if I see
I mean-
one, I'm shooting.
Yeah. I'll give you my mindset is like, okay, I'm going in here. I'm going to shoot. I'm going to pull the trigger. But as soon as like there's an actual person on the other end of that gun, I freeze. Like so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got 15.
I got an 8.
And what did you get, Atticus?
15.
15.
I got an 11.
Okay. So this guard turns. He goes first. He rolled an 18.
Ooh, sucker.
And instantly yells, "Intruders!" and pulls his gun and fires at you, Donna.
That's just sexist.
Well, you're the one that's right there. Ooh, he does not roll well. He rolls a 5.
Idiot. Doesn't even touch me.
Yeah, he'll fire a shot and it will go wide.
I Neo that nonsense. I mean, it goes wide, but I still Neo it.
So you bend backwards.
You Matrix dodge a bullet that was nowhere.
Wasn't anywhere near you.
I'm like, it's just like way off to the left.
That's how we'll say you used your kind of surprise action.
Yeah, how about that? I dodged.
You slow-mo dodge backwards. Next is Atticus.
How far away is this guard?
From you, since you didn't enter the room, is 5. About 40 feet away.
So I cannot reach him.
No.
Okay.
What's the rule on talking out of combat for this? Like, I know that like it's technically a ready thing, but like my instinct is to tell Atticus to like watch for the other guard because I know there's another one coming, but I don't know that he's coming, but I know that he might come. I think he would have to initiate the talking.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it right now. That would be my understanding of it. Was if he talked to me, I could say something. But
What page is that on? I can't find it.
in the initiative one, I just lost it. Where'd it go? Combat. Common actions in combat. Go prone. Execute attacks. Where was it? I was just looking at this. Shoot, I thought I was just reading one of the actions, but I don't see it anymore. On turn action. Fast, simple action that can easily be performed while an actor is doing something else, dropping an object, falling prone, saying something, drawing a readied item. But that's like his action.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'd say like you'd be able to respond to something he said, but
Right. That's the way
I'd say he'd have to initiate it. Yeah.
Atticus is going to run towards the ship, actually, instead of towards the individual.
Okay.
Not a bad move. It is all we're here for.
And just make it as far as he can with his blade brandished.
Okay. What's your movement speed?
20.
20. Okay. You get like right to the edge of the landing pad.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I'd say it's probably about 15 feet to actually get to the door of the ship. Anything else?
That's like all I can do, right?
But you can make a main action that's like your movement action. So you could you could attack basically, or you
Yeah.
could ready an attack.
I'm without gun.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, if the like lingo is ready attack, then I'll do that. But you know, he's ready to brawl.
Yeah.
So I'll
Sure
ready
enough.
an attack, or I don't know. Can I like guard or like something like that? Like to be ready to.
I still can't find the actions in combat.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I should have told you what page it was. It's after the psionics, after the bipsionics.
There it is. Page 48.
Yeah. Because I mean, you could try to find cover too. I guess would be like.
Yeah, maybe like if there's like a shipping crate or something by like where I end up, he would like duck behind cover.
Not really. They keep the landing pad pretty clear.
Okay.
For obvious reasons.
What kind of operation is this? All right.
Well,
You could kind of crouch down and just trying to make yourself a small target. I mean, it's
I'm imagining just you crouching over and over again, like teabagging somebody.
yeah, he does some teabag actions.
okay. Next was Shrike. You rolled an 8, or
I
was
rolled
that
an 11.
Donna? That's what it was. Donna. Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to.
Oh, wait. It says in place of a main action, an actor can take a second to move action.
Oh. Do that.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna run like all the way to the ship then.
Okay. Then you get right to the door. It'll probably take an action to actually open it.
Yeah,
but
that's fine.
You're right there.
I want to move. I want to move to the ship, and I want to like shoot at the guy. I don't think I'm necessarily trying to actually hit him. Just like make him have to duck and weave, kind of thing. Like if I hit him, great. But
Yeah.
I guess I understand that I'm doing this while I'm moving, and so I'm not going to be aiming the best. However,
Okay.
I want to handle that.
How far in did you get? Would you say like 10?
Probably not even that. Like probably like 5 or so.
Okay.
Like I wasn't trying to get like deep into the room because I didn't know where anything was. I was just trying to like just get in and make enough space for Atticus to get behind us.
Okay. So you're heading towards the ship as well?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your movement? 20?
I have no idea. Is that normal?
Where is it on the character sheet?
I don't know. I was trying to find it and I couldn't.
Atticus, where's yours on the character sheet? Can't.
My movement speed,
Yeah.
it's like at the very bottom.
I think 30 is normal.
It's underneath character ability to the right of psionic discipline.
I'm looking for the one on mine. I don't see it anywhere.
I guess it depends on what character sheet you actually used.
That is the question.
I used the one that I think you said was actually wrong.
Yeah.
Adam, did you use that one?
I wrote it down in the same way that like the one on the in the handbook has, but I don't see anything on there about it.
Yeah, I don't see movement speed anywhere.
I don't know. We've established 20. Let's just assume 20 is normal.
Sure.
Let's
I'm
do
fine
it.
with that.
It works.
Okay.
I'm off that.
So let's see, you were about right there. So 5, 10, 15, 20. You're probably about 5 feet behind Atticus.
Perfect.
And you're shooting just as you go.
Suppressive fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's say roll a d20.
Oh, a D20. This is exciting times. 4.
Okay, now roll an attack.
That's surprising. 1d6 is what my gun is. Yeah. Oh, wait. Attack. I rolled 2d6, right? Or
For making an attack,
yeah,
you roll a d20.
a D20. 9.
9. You don't hit him.
Surprise. Count to freeze.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, because I moved. I used an action.
Yeah.
I think that's all I got. I yell at Shrike as like I'm running. Like, we gotta go. Wait, is the roof open?
No.
Dang, this is good. I yell at Shrike.
I was
"When
waiting
the
for that.
roof gets open."
Yeah.
I was waiting for that. Yeah.
There's probably like a garage door opener in the ship.
It's not their ship.
They probably put one in.
Really generous of them. The first thing I do when I steal a car is I put my own garage door opener inside of that car.
It's just for convenience.
Shrike, it's your turn. What would you like to
Can
do?
I look around the room and see if there is like, you know those? Okay, this is going to be a really oddly specific example. You know, like the keys that there were in like high school gyms or whatever that would like open or lower the basketball goals. Is there anything
Yeah.
like that for like the garage door or the roof? Just like a big button somewhere that looks like it would open a roof.
How far
I
into
love
the
how-
room?
I love how
far?
we have a very obvious example of a garage door opener, and you're like, "Hey, you know those keys that lowered the bathroom?"
Well,
When you ran in, how far would you say you got?
I would have probably gotten like 10 or 15 feet before somebody shot, I guess.
Okay.
Because I didn't really turn back. I just kind of kept moving until there was
Looking
gunfire.
around, you can't see anything.
Well, that's fun. We still don't know. We still have another guard on the way too, don't we?
Potentially,
That's just
the
fun.
security system is down, so there's a chance that like no one is coming.
Yeah, I mean, he did yell, and it's hard to shut down that security system besides killing them.
You'd have to hear through like across the thing and through a
That's true.
door.
A number of walls.
Yeah.
Can I shoot and then take movement? Can I do it in that order?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try and shoot at the guard that's in the room right now.
Okay.
So that's 2d6 plus various things. I got a 10 total.
Roll a d. You roll a d20 for making your attack roll.
Oh, I thought it was 2d.
Nope.
No, it's just like a 5e in that regard.
In which case, I got a 14 total.
Okay, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
And that one is it's 1d6. Okay.
Yes.
That is a 3 plus 2 for my attack with my stuff, so a 5.
Shit. All right, you hit him. He doesn't go down though.
Jeez.
What is this guy? The Terminator?
He's a security guard, and they have armor on.
Yeah, but all the other ones went down like nothing.
You slit one throat.
I split his throat. It's hard to.
He slid it like
And
nothing.
and you pistol whipped a guy in the skull. It's
We did two very exposed body parts that we decided to target.
Well, this guy got shot, so
in armor. It's a bit of a difference.
Instead of running to the ship, could I like try to run to the other side of the room to try and get like a better grasp on where an opener for this garage might be?
Which way are you going? Are you going
Not towards the guard, so like across to the other side.
so kind of around the way you were already heading?
I guess so. Yeah,
Because you entered in and went right.
that's true. Yeah, so I guess further that direction.
Okay. So you send your full movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. You don't get quite all the way to the back. You're probably about 10 feet from the back wall. And
Okay.
just a quick glance around. You don't really see anything. course,
I'm just gonna yell to the others. Oh, go ahead.
The door on the far side, or the wall on the far side from where you entered, also has a ship in between you and that, so it's kind of hard to see anything on that side.
Yeah.
So-
I'm just gonna yell to the others. Try to find a way to open the door, the roof, or something. I'll keep looking also. And my turn.
Okay.
and then Shrike stops moving.
I'll keep looking when it's my turn again, and I can move another 20 feet or so.
Let's see. How far is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Shoot. Okay. All right. So this guard's turn. He is going to take a shot at the person who shot at him. So the person who hit him is out of range, out of sight, kind of blocked by the. Well, he can shoot 2 people right now. One of them shot and missed at him. The other one didn't shoot at all. The one that actually shot him is out of sight. So he is going to attack you, and that is a 14.
Ah, he got me.
Is there still just one guard in here?
Yep.
Okay.
He said this guard though, so
That's why I was confused.
And that is 6 points of damage.
I'm dead.
It doesn't take
you, like-
much to die in this game.
No,
It
it
seems.
doesn't.
I have
Are you
5
like
HP.
dead? Okay, so you're
Oh,
unconscious.
dang.
You're not dead.
You're not dead, you're unconscious, but
You're extremely close to dead.
very close to dead. You go down. That means it's Atticus's turn.
Okay, how far am I from the guy that just shot her?
You are. Let's see, where did I say you were? You were right there. 2, 3. You're about 20 feet away.
So I could reach him.
You could reach him.
Oh, Atticus begins to think about opening the door. In fact, he reaches towards the pad when he sees him shoot and knock out Dana. And then he runs towards the guard and is going to swing his monoblade at him.
All right.
I just
Roll an
roll
attack.
roll a d20.
Yep.
And I add a stab level. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. 16.
16, that hits. Go ahead and
Cool.
roll damage.
Okay. That's 8. 8 damages.
He drops down. He is.
Cut his head off.
You. I was going to say you stabbed him in the neck, but yeah, sure, you cut his head off. His head comes clean off.
I got him.
Let's see. That means it's Atticus's turn.
I just went. I cut his head off.
No, yeah. That means it's Donna's turn.
So yeah, now would be a good time to talk about the death, injury, death, and healing mechanic in this game.
Yeah.
So I have dropped to 0 hit points. You can't drop to -1. So I have been defeated and can no longer fight. If I've been brought to 0 hit points by a lethal weapon, they are dead or dying. Foes brought down with fists, blunt objects, or other less than lethal means may merely be unconscious or incapacitated. If they weren't trying to kill him, yada, yada, yada. Foes defeated non-lethally recover 1 hit point after 10 minutes and then function normally. Mortally wounded creatures, 0 hits, 0 hit points will die in no more than 6 rounds. So basically what we're saying is I have 6 rounds for a PC friend to help me. It has nothing to do with me making checks on anything I do. What it comes down to is I need a friend to use their main action to attempt an intelligence/heal or dexterity heal skill check using whatever modifier is best. If you have no special medical tools available, it's a difficulty check is 10 plus the number of rounds that have been passed since I went down. If you have a medical kit, it's 8 plus the rounds. And if you have this thing called the Lazarus patch on the target, difficulty is 6 plus the rounds.
I got none of that, so it's going to be a...
I've got a Lazarus patch.
Oh.
Yeah.
We might
So
have
basically,
to
one of you guys are going to have to help him up. And when you go and do that, you'll make either a intelligence heal check or a dex heal check. And if you don't have a patch, then it's a 10 or higher to pass it. If you do have the patch, then it's 6 or higher.
Gotcha. I'm going to say we wait until Atticus's turn because he has the patch and I have literally none of those things.
How far away am I from her?
You're 15. from me.
You're like 15 feet away.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
you
because
can do that
I
your
was,
next turn if you
I
want.
was basically standing in front of you when we got shot. When I got
Yeah.
shot. So
Yeah. So
that's my turn. I'm dying.
you're unconscious. Well, you could be up, like screaming if you wanted, like that. Dying.
I'm gonna go with shock.
Okay.
I think Donna is probably more in shock than anything, and probably just like gasping, just like. It's
Okay.
pathetic. I'm not gonna hide it.
Okay.
I'm dying.
Yeah.
Then we will move on to Shrike.
There's no more guards in the room.
Not in the room, no.
Are we still? We're still in
Not in
combat.
the room.
Yeah.
So
We're still in combat mode though, right?
Yep.
All right. Then I'm gonna use my main action to activate the Twitch lock actuator thing. If there's no one to shoot at.
Okay.
And then I guess I'll just keep using my movement to try and look for a way to open the roof or the door. So I didn't see anything on the side of the room that I'm on, essentially, right?
Yeah, basically.
All right, I'm going to start checking the other side.
Okay, so you're going to move around to the far side of the ship then, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that puts you 1, 2, 3, 4, right there. You're like right directly behind the ship right now. And just looking, yeah, you can see a console just off of the pad on the far side of where you are now. So Shrike, you're probably about 15 feet away from it.
Okay.
And or no, Shrike, you're way further. Atticus is like 15 feet away from it. You're like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 feet away from it.
Gotcha. Cool. I'm just going to yell out again, just...
You can take another move action, can he? Or did he? It was that.
He
my
used
main action.
That was
yeah,
the second one. Okay.
he used his action.
I activated my make myself more accurate thing.
He- Yeah.
I'm just going to yell out, I found the console. It's on the far side. And I guess that's all I can do right now.
Okay. You see entering the room, Shrike or Atticus, since you're kind of facing in that general direction, is the fourth guard that you guys had been talking about. Him walking in and seeing you is going to take a shot at you.
Cool.
He does not roll well though. He rolls a 9.
That doesn't hit.
Nah, it goes wide. And that's going to be his turn. So back top of the order. Well, of who's alive. So Atticus.
Shrike, deal with him.
Yeah. Got it.
And I will use my Lazarus patch on Dana. Am I pronouncing that right?
However you want to pronounce it.
Donna, Dana,
It's
Donna,
It's Donna.
Donna,
Donna, but there's like it's Donna.
Donna,
You pronounce all the letters.
Donna,
It's spelled DAN''A.
Donna. Okay, so I roll a d20 and add.
You roll 2d6.
I roll 2d6.
Yes.
And add your intelligence or dexterity, whichever one's better. Modifier.
Okay. 2d6. Roll. That's a 6.
Plus.
0.
I'm gonna die.
So
It has to be better than 6.
You are at 1 hit point.
Wait. Okay. Yeah. I was gonna say.
'Cause
I should.
Yeah. So it
No.
he's-
Because this is the second round. It's 7.
Oh yeah.
Is it the second round or did
No, because you haven't had your second turn yet.
Oh, you're right.
That's what I
So
thought.
yeah, it's just the first one. So yeah, you are stabilized.
I gasp and I go, how come whenever I'm a player I die?
You're at 1 hit point. No, you're not actually. You're still at 0 hit points, but you're not dying.
I'm stable at 0.
Yeah.
All right, you just stay here.
After 10 minutes, you'll get 1 hit point.
Get to shelter.
I look at him and say, I wasn't planning on moving.
Good. Well, maybe you should. I don't know.
I don't think I can.
All right, just be
It's up to the Galaxy Master.
be safe.
No, here. Is that your turn?
That was a move and an action, so
Yeah.
he wants to prep something.
Okay, so Shrike.
Can I move so that I can get in position to shoot the new guard?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna do that so that I
Okay.
can shoot,
Yeah,
And
you
then-
move around.
and then I will shoot said gun.
Okay, roll an
And
attack.
D20 plus shoot. Is it 13 hit?
Yep.
Sweet. Shoot. That's how much damage I do.
Bless you.
I don't know what that is in numbers.
That roughly translates to 4.
You run around and fire your gun, hitting him square in the head, and he drops down dead.
Oh my god! All right,
Yeah, I did not roll well with his hit die.
got him.
So we're out of combat.
Can we do anything to further heal Donna?
Do you have any medical kits?
Does a type A cell count?
No.
I can just
No,
feed her
the
a
type, the
Can I
type
feed
A,
her a battery and see what happens?
the type A cells are supposed to be for your blaster, so
I know.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
ammo. But I figured maybe I could feed her like a battery and she recharges some health. I don't know.
I have 6 units of spare parts. Does that help?
I don't think so. Are you a android or a robot?
I do have hacker as one of my foci. Do you think I could?
Are you a cyborg?
No.
No.
What about post tech toolkit? Is that?
No. I don't
Okay.
think that's gonna work.
Atticus just kind of like helps Donna up and I don't know, like does the thing where you like she puts her arm around him and he like carries her basically.
Okay.
towards the ship, and he says, Shrike, get that garage door open. We got to get out of here.
Roger.
Find some medical attention, preferably off-world.
I'm gonna go over to the console and try and see what I can do.
There is a key required to open this.
Can I check the bodies of the men I've killed for a key?
Do you mean a physical key or do you mean like a password?
That's actually
It's
key
a
card?
physical key.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that was a really good example that I used earlier. Then, where you put a key in a lock. I was right.
Except instead of moving when you turn it and then do something into the console.
That was closer than I thought it would be, though.
It was. I'll give it to you.
Do any of these guys have key rings or anything on them?
Yeah, the guy Atticus decapitated has a key.
All right. I'll grab that key then.
Okay. You go over, it fits the console, and there's really no other function for it, so you can open the door pretty easily.
I do that.
Yeah.
D&D at its finest.
What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm kind
I'm being
of
carried onto the ship.
leading her
Okay.
towards the ship.
How are you going to open it when you're carrying Donna?
I'm not like carrying her. It's just kind of like, when you're like,
you're pretty much carrying her.
yeah. I mean, is there like a key? I imagine there's like a pad that you like boop, 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 and it gets you in.
There
Whoop.
is a handle that you pull.
Okay, I gently set her down and then open it.
Okay.
Does
you
it
open it, and there's a set of stairs before you.
Okay. All right, you just wait right here. I got to make sure the coast is clear. And I brandish my bloody blade and peek up the steps.
You peek up, and you seem to be in some kind of cargo hold. And there's a set of doors on one side that leads towards the front of the ship.
Okay. I go back down the steps. Is the ceiling open?
By this point, yeah.
Okay. It's like, hey, Shrike, come give me some backup in case we got a situation on the ship.
Can do. I move over to do that.
And I think maybe they help Donna up into the cargo hold area.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys
prop my pistol up so it looks like I can shoot something, but I can't.
Yeah, you guys working together, you're able to get her up into the cargo hold. It's empty right now, but you can still get her up there. And there's the double doors that lead towards the front of the ship.
Okay, I open the doors.
And there's a console with a seat and no one else.
All right, folks, this here's my time to shine.
Yeah, the
Get it.
decapitation wasn't enough.
That's just kind of a side thing for me. This here's the day job. I sit down in the seat at the console.
Okay.
And my objective here is to, what are we supposed to do with the ship?
That's a good question.
We're bringing it back to the CEO.
You are. Let me find out what
Right.
it said.
Or are we trying to drop it off at a different location so that?
Yeah, is this on the same planet that we're taking this?
No.
Yeah. No?
No.
Oh, I thought it was.
I wholly misunderstood what we're doing.
No.
Like,
You are.
Is it a long journey?
No. It's equivalent to Earth to the moon. It's not very far.
Do you mean like in actual time? Because that's like a 3-week journey down.
No.
Okay.
We're talking in Star Wars kind of travel where they can do it in a few
Yeah.
minutes. It's
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, this is what I want to do then. I tell everyone all right, buckle up or whatever. and I'm gonna get us out of the.
Do you say buckle up or whatever?
No, I just say buckle up, and then that was Alex saying or whatever. I'm gonna get us
It's
up.
nice that you're telling them to buckle up when there is literally one seat in this entire ship.
All right, hold on to something.
Hold on to your butts.
I'm gonna attempt to, and like this, imagine is no problem. I'm going to get us up out of the garage, and then just out of this general area. In like as soon as possible, radio the like people that we've been in touch with, saying like, all right, we've got the package, we're delivering it. Also have some medics on standby when we arrive, please.
Okay.
That's what I want to do.
So you lift up out of the ship, and out of the warehouse.
I'm
and
floating.
You levitate.
Yeah. As
You ascend.
as you are climbing, you actually see two vehicles pull up towards the front of the warehouse, because the other guard called for backup. And you fly off. You're contacting them as soon as possible, you said?
Yeah, like as soon as we kind of like reach, as we're like out of, I don't know if there would be some like tracking or like jammer situation nearby.
No.
Okay. Then like, yeah, immediately, like as soon as the coast is kind of clear.
Okay. Then yeah, you contact. There is one frequency kind of programmed in.
Is Manticore, is that right?
Yeah, it's Manticore Industries. There's one frequency programmed in that you can assume is part of them, or you can wait. Because you were not given a frequency to contact them on, but you were given a place to go.
Yeah, I mean, Atticus, like,
So you could roll the dice and seeing if this frequency is theirs or not.
it's a Manticore ship, so I'm assuming that's who it would contact.
Okay.
But it's like as he's on the way going there that he like,
Yeah.
opens up the communication.
Okay. So I'm going to assume that you do this after you get clearance and all this to leave the system.
Yeah.
And you call this frequency. And after waiting a suspicious amount of time, you get somebody on the other line that says, "Who is this?"
Is this Manticore?
"Who is this?"
This is also Manticore.
You just hear silence.
So are you not Manticore then?
You don't hear anything.
All right. He does the equivalent of hanging up.
And you get about halfway there.
God.
Wrong number.
When the alarms inside the ship start going off, that there is a vessel very close on your rear.
Sick.
And it's not too much longer when you start seeing blasts of shots fired at you going overhead and under and just kind of around.
Unbelievable.
So, right now, if you go to the handbook to page 104.
Pull it back up.
There is a few kinds of ships there. One of them is the Free Merchant. That is the kind of ship that you were in. It's got the weapons listed. There's a multifocal laser and a sand thrower.
Handy in space.
Yep.
Pocket sand.
Pocket sand.
There's also your HP and your speed and whatnot. So this is going to be a space battle. We're going to roll initiative, and it's just going to be straight up. Whoever rolls higher goes first. It'll be
Is there no medical things on board?
no.
Because it's like the CEO's ship, right? It feels like there
Yes.
should be.
It was also stolen, and would make
Yeah,
sense for them to
yeah,
pick it clean.
I fail to see how them stealing the ship shouldn't help me.
Oh, that's cocked. They rolled a 1. So Atticus, since you're captain, I'm gonna say go ahead and roll a d20. As long as you don't roll a 1, you'll be going first.
It's a 14.
Yeah, you're going first. So you can maneuver. You can fire back, those sorts of things. You don't have any defenses, so those are pretty much your two options.
What's like? Can I get a taste of or an understanding of what the ship that is approaching us is, and if like this would be a fight that I could win, or if it's like, I don't know, like an X-wing and a freaking Star Destroyer.
It'd be closer to an X-wing. So
Wait, that is approaching us?
yes,
Okay.
So it's just like a fighter ship.
yeah, and you would know with your experience of ships and all kinds of ships and whatnot, since basically everyone has some kind of weaponry on their ships, that this is something that putting weapons on ships is something you're familiar with, and so you would know that with a multifocal laser and a sand thrower, you would probably you have a chance.
Is my ship faster than that ship?
No.
Dang frigates.
I actually have a question for something that would maybe be a fun play. Could I see into the cockpit?
Yes.
How far away is the ship? The other ship.
The other ship is behind you, so you can't really see the other ship.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I know, but how far away is it behind us?
You don't know.
Shoot. If we
So
can get
what would
within-
happen if you tried to teleport into it and it's too far away? You just like teleport into
I
the
don't
vacuum
think
of
I
space.
can.
You could be in space.
I physically don't think I can. Like, I think I have to. I either like teleport to my desired location or I don't teleport. I don't think so there's like a you just miss option.
Well,
That's gonna. If we can get within 10 feet, I can just teleport into the cockpit and shoot the pilot in the head.
well, see, here's the thing with the teleporting, is that it's not quite as specific as in that ship. It's more of just in that space.
Oh,
So if you were trying to teleport to an area that had like a block of concrete in it, then you just wouldn't be able to do it. But if you were to teleport or try to teleport to another ship and there wasn't a ship there, you would just be in the space.
oh, so that could be very bad.
Yes.
So maybe just bide your time, and if we, get eyes on the ship better, then maybe you can do that.
That works. I just figured I'd ask because I thought that could be a fun way to do this space battle.
This
That would
isn't
be cool. That would be really cool. Yeah.
this isn't like a gunner seat situation, is it? Like I have control of that in the cockpit.
You have control of the sand thrower.
What's the multifocal laser?
There is a...
Is there like a gunner seat?
Yeah, there is.
All right. Anybody want to man the gunner?
Sure.
I mean, there's only one option.
I mean, you've got a hit
It's
point.
strike or no one.
Do we want it to be me or the person who's dying on the floor?
I'm stable.
Stable on the floor.
Thank you.
Okay, as he's getting
Go team.
situated there, I'll I don't know. I like know that the fighter's gonna catch me, so I'll like do the sand thrower like back in its direction.
Okay. Roll an attack.
So how do I do that?
Roll a d20.
Okay.
And add 3.
Okay. Uh, 12.
12. That hits.
Cool.
Roll damage. It's 2d4.
2d4. 3. Do I
Okay.
add anything?
Huh?
No, I don't add anything. What's the like? It says plus
No.
3/2d4. Is that on hit?
Yeah.
Yeah,
the-
so the plus 3 is your attack roll.
What's
and
flak?
then the 2d4 is the damage.
And the flak is the kind of damage.
I think it also means that if he fired a missile at you, you could, in theory, use the
Yeah, that's true.
thrower too.
You could also use it as like kind of
Oh, I
like
see.
yeah,
Like it hits the sand
flares to
Yeah.
Yeah.
throw off heat seekers or whatever. Like, yeah.
Okay. Take that.
Um,
I've got sand.
we'll say since there's 2 of you manning 2 different weapons, that I'll give you another Shrike will add you into the initiative. So go ahead and
Nice.
roll.
I got a 16.
Aim
Okay,
first,
so
cannons.
you can just go now.
Okay. So if I'm in the gunner seat, is there? I guess I should ask: is it like an actual gunner seat where I can kind of rotate like a cannon of sorts and be able to position to see a ship, or is it more just kind of like I am in the passenger seat and I cannot see it?
You are in a seat like raised up behind Atticus right now, and you
Okay.
have a console in front of you where it's got markers for where the other ships are in relation to you, and you can turn the laser from there and fire if you are in range.
Okay. I'm gonna fire at it. I'm gonna position or try to position and fire, I guess.
Okay, roll a d20 and add 3.
13 plus 3, 16.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage. It's 1d4.
Where is my D4? There it is. This is the one that our dog likes to take off the table when she thinks I'm not looking at her. So, 3.
Okay. The striker will go now and
The bite mark in this dice.
fire its Reaper battery.
That sounds bad.
Ouch.
Okay, that is a 19 plus 4.
I don't think that hits.
That hits.
Yeah, 23, that's nothing.
And that is 3d4. That's 4 points of damage. So you guys are down to 16. Top of the order, Atticus.
Has it like gained ground on us at all?
It has.
Can we see it any better?
From where you are, you know. Shrike, he probably could, since he's a bit further up and behind.
Yeah. Before the action, I yell up there, say, "Who are these people? Can you get a read on any insignias or anything?"
Can I make a check to see if I do of some sort?
It's Rising Sun, isn't it?
Those Rising Sun bastards.
Is it Rising Sun or Red Sun?
Rising Sun.
No, it's Rising Sun. They saw us take the ship, and they're like, "We're gonna get those Red Suns, dudes."
Make a, what is it, a look check? What is that?
Notice probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
notice.
And then that's 2d6 and not a 20, right?
Yeah.
That's not great. That's a 5.
It's hard to tell from this distance.
It's still too far.
Well, blast them.
All right. Isn't it your turn though?
Yep.
Don't we like both do it though?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I mean, I just
Yeah,
another
you're basically at the
thrower, I
same
guess.
time since you both rolled higher than the fighter. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That one didn't hit. That was a 6.
No, that does not
what-
hit.
What do I add to it?
3.
I got another 13 plus 3.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
D4. It's a 1.
Okay.
Can he try to focus the laser on like a specific system to take out the vessel without?
Yeah, I was wondering that too.
Because that's shooting behind. It's not that accurate. If you were behind them, shooting at them, maybe. But doing it the other way around, it's a bit more iffy.
Sounds like we need to get behind him.
So it's their turn. They are going to again with their Reaper battery. That is 16 to hit. That hits. Oh, gosh, I need to stop using this D4.
Or you could continue using it.
That's okay. That is 6 points of damage. Down to 10
Yikes.
hit points.
How's their
So-
ship looking?
Theirs is looking bad too.
Okay.
Yeah, they only have 8 HP normally, so they're well.
Yeah, you guys have done 7 damage to them so far. They are on their last leg.
Okay. Is it our turn?
Yep.
I'm gonna do a little bit of maneuvering before I shoot this time. I'm gonna effectively like slam on the brakes
Okay.
and try and get us like as close as possible to see
Okay.
what's going on, and also to get us close for an accurate shot.
Yeah.
So I do that.
Okay.
Can we see the ship any better at this point?
Shrike, roll a notice.
I almost rolled the wrong dice. That one was a 7.
Still a little hard to see because you're kind of like slamming on the brakes, so it's kind of like whiplash where he wasn't really expecting it. Like,
I love that it got marginally better though.
It really did. Really playing it out here.
it's a different reason why you can't see it.
Trying to metagame now. See if I can roll a 10 next time.
Hopefully we blow it up.
That too.
Okay. I attack again.
Okay.
I guess I should also.
Yeah, you should.
Oh, yikes. I got a 17.
I got a 16.
Yep, they both hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Gonna
I guess it doesn't matter.
I was gonna say,
I got a 4.
I got a 2.
Yeah. It
Two wombo combo
explodes. Sand and lasers bombard the ship and it explodes.
Classic 1-2 punch.
Yeah, the classic 1-2 punch.
Unbelievable.
Dropped. Where did that go? Whatever.
Those dang suns. All of them. The red ones and the rising ones.
That's Rising Sun was a Medal of Honor game. That's what it was from.
it was.
That's what it was. This whole time I'm like, that sounds so familiar.
Like, I'm trying to figure out where that came.
Yeah.
Where that came from.
All right,
Yeah,
it's
we
time
used
we
to play
kick
that game all the time.
It's time we kick this into overdrive and land at our destination.
Yeah. So you start heading towards the destination.
Whatever
actually
you all
looking
do, don't push the comms button.
Now, actually looking at the notes, it's about a 30-minute trip. So during this journey, Dun-Ah, you get 3 hit points. So you you're actually like can be up and about and whatnot if you want.
Yeah.
Um,
I sit in the laser gunner seat most of the time. Once I can move around,
okay. Assuming Shrike gets out.
I pull him out.
Strike, do you fight him?
Her. Thank you.
Go there. No.
Okay.
No.
You arrive at the destination, assuming there's nothing else you want to do.
Can we run by Space Taco Bell real quick?
I need a chalupa. It hasn't changed. It's still as mystical as ever.
It's the same exact business. They've just ported themselves into space now.
Yeah.
Somehow the chalupa has made its way all the way to space.
No one things I need to do.
No one understands how. Like this, how Taco Bell has expanded their industry to other galaxies, but they have, and kept it secret this whole time.
They're just waiting for the right time to reveal it.
Yeah.
The world's not ready for Space Taco Bell.
So
I have nothing to do.
you arrive at this other planet that is known as Gandril. Gandril is pretty backwater. It's got higher than normal levels of radiation.
How higher?
To the point where it's like Chernobyl now.
Cool.
So it's not like completely uninhabitable, but you probably don't want to stay there long term unless you have some sort of protection.
Yeah.
You find the location that you were told about. It is solely a landing pad and an airlock. And inside, you see frigate-sized ships and just a few simple rooms. You land just past the airlock. You are met on the landing pad by Aaron Verschin with 2 bodyguards. And he looks at you and says, "Thank you for the ship. We'll put her back to works. Suppose you guys want your payment?"
We want our payment, but we also need a medic here. Pretty stat.
I mean, yeah. No, let's go with stat.
He looks you up and down and goes, "Oh, wow, you really took a beating." Yeah.
It was just one beating, actually, for being honest.
He was
I got the other one.
gun. Yeah.
Oh, well, we'll see what we can do. And he kind of looks at one of the bodyguards and he turns and walks away.
If you want to upgrade anything while you're in there, you can go for it. You know, just for the trouble.
I think we'll stick with our agreed upon price.
Oh, okay.
He leads you out of or off of the landing pad and into one of the simple rooms. It's mostly just a table. And there in front of you is a briefcase with all of the credits that you are owed for this, which I think it was $650. I think $600.
It was 600, yeah, because the job was supposed to pay 500, but I talked to him.
Oh yeah, I'll talk to him up an extra 100. Yeah, so 1,800 credits in total. He then looks at you and says, "We actually would like to hire you for another job if you would be interested."
What's the job?
What's the pay?
Good. Might be more important if we're being honest.
Well, given the sensitive nature surrounding it, we would really prefer if it was agreed upon that you would do the job first before we actually told you what it was. So we'll work out a negotiation price first. How about that?
How are we supposed to know how much this job is worth if you won't tell us what it is?
That's the risk you have to take.
Listen, I got to get myself back to Kaltar before I do any other extracurriculars here. I got a client waiting back on the place we just were, whatever that planet was called.
Well, hold on. Make your first offer.
Well, we were thinking that for this one, it would be 1,000 credits each.
Oh. That's
15.
I think 1,000 is already very generous.
Look, man, you want us to agree to a job that is so secret you won't even tell us what it is for a lousy 1,000 credits? 15.
Thank you for the ship.
13. $14?
Wait,
Going back up from the silent.
you just dropped down to 13 and then go back up to 14 when I didn't take 13? Did you?
It was a strategy we used to use to get truckers to pay more for repairs when at the shop.
How often did that work?
More often than you think. Truckers are dumb. No offense, Atticus. Let's
trucker.
Tell you what. Let's say 1,000 for us to take the job, and if you're happy, you give us 200 credit bonus.
1,000 with a potential for bonus.
Yes.
Okay. And then
I
he
shake his hand
holds out his hand, shakes it. All right.
with
I
my
must-
weird tentacle thing. I don't remember what I
you-
have. Oh no, I have
You
web.
definitely don't want to shake Shrike's hand.
You have webbed hands.
I
Yeah.
must
shouldn't
be
be me.
clear though. Also, like I do have to complete this job here. I do
That's
have to get
fine.
my client
This-
back to Homeworld, back to Kaltar.
This job is not time sensitive, so
Oh, good.
so you will definitely have time to do that before taking on this job. Well, it's good to know that we have you. We will be sure to brief you on the job when you return from whatever it is you have to do on Kaltar. Thank you for your business. Thank you for helping us out with this.
I don't have anything to do on Kaltar. Can I just kick it here?
You can if you wish.
I think I'll join you because I literally have no ship.
Cool.
You all can roll with me if you want. Actually, how would this work?
I would say, is your client going to be happy about that?
That's what I was just
Couple
turning
questions.
over in my mind as well.
Just like picking back up, and there's two other people just kind of chilling.
I don't think he actually would love
in
that.
his ship.
Well, it's my corporation's ship. It's not his ship.
Oh, I see.
Gotcha.
And I'll just meet you back here. Good idea.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Good talk.
Okay. So you're going to need transportation back to Kaltar, I'm assuming.
Not back to Kaltar. I just need to get back to what was the planet that they met on, that they were just on?
Let me see. I can't remember. Odessa.
Odessa.
Yeah.
I just need to get back to Odessa so I can get in my actual ship and take that back to Kaltar.
Okay. We can accommodate that.
Yeah, like maybe just
that'll
like
be fine.
just hang out with me for a second to make sure that like when we get back there, everybody this is not like trying to, arrest or kill me. Just maybe just like drop me off right back at my ship and then like wait there for a minute and make sure that no one else is there. And then I'll just scoop up my client and we'll be on our way.
Yeah, that'll all be taken care of. That'll be fine. And he looks at the other bodyguard that is still that followed you guys into that area, and he goes off to make those arrangements. Shortly after, Doctor arrives to patch up Don Ah. And in the middle of that, another gentleman arrives and escorts Atticus to one of the ships where they take off and return you to Odessa. And I think that's actually a good stopping point.
Yes.
Can't imagine a better one. Well, thank you guys for listening to Dungeon Arcade. This has been us playing a little intro game of Stars Without Numbers. We're going to have a few more episodes with this system to try and see what all it can do. And we might come back to it at a later date because we like it. It's just a little complicated at times. So thank you for sticking with us through all the rule stuff. And we hope you get a sense for the game. My name's Adam. I've been playing Don Na. Michael, hit us with your outro.
I am Michael, and I'm your Galaxy Master.
Nate.
I am Nathan, and I am not the Human Torch.
And Alex.
This here's Alex, and I'm playing your favorite son, Atticus.
Your favorite son. Thank you guys for
Ripping off
listening.
heads and blasting ships.
Atticus really was the hero of this episode.
Yeah, he was.
Thank you guys for listening. We will be back in 2 weeks with another episode.